Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to Small Cap Recap. You actually can't see me today. I don't have a camera with me. I'm back home. So today's Small Cap Recap is going to be pretty short because I didn't do a whole lot today. Still had a nice little green day, but again, don't have a camera. So I'm just going to get literally right into it. And again, not a ton of action from me today trading wise. I would say one of the better movers today was SIGA, where this daily chart just beautiful, beautiful. And actually, it's not even showing it. So let me just go to the multi-day here. We'll go to like a 10-day, 15-minute. It was a really crazy bounce today, though. That was kind of the beauty of it here, right? So let's turn off after hours too, because that had a lot of after hours movement. This looks like a cup and handle to a T, right? To a T. Really impressive bounce today. I mean, just complete squeeze out up here, and then we had this consolidation. Ideally, we can almost get like a gap down Tuesday morning because remember the market is closed Monday for Memorial Day. Ideally, a small gap down, right? A small gap down like 13 to trap some more shorts to really get that trap in, and then some really crazy continuation. I think there's potential, for breakout of that 15 and then getting into potentially into the 20s, which would be fantastic. Again, a little bit of a larger float, but not unbearably large, right? It's not a massive, massive company, but we're getting to an overextended spot here, so we need to keep that volume coming in my opinion. Being holding up near highs. Again, I want that slight gap down just so we can trap some more shorts. Then there was also ADVL today, or AVDL. AVDL. Another pretty crazy move today after basically gapping down to lows right before market close on today's Friday, so on Thursday, yesterday. Just basically an exhaustion. Yeah, that's right. An exhaustion bounce where you had this big gap down and then you had this gap up. Again, a lot of volume there, so you had that just completely exhausted move from the longs are basically done, right? If you were long this, you probably sold this gap down, and then you get the gap up and you get the chasers. You do have the gap fill potential to 3 here, so it'll be an interesting watch. That being said, it's a slightly higher float for the price, given the price of the stock. It didn't even rotate once today, but it was still a really impressive move nonetheless. It's just I think this is going to be a tough one to keep moving. Let's get that 2-day on here real quick. So you had this big gap up, and then just that real nice continuation. It got really choppy after it was done making its move, so it did get a bit tougher. But those are the main movers of today. I personally traded Upstart today, of all things, basically just to bounce short. Once we got this higher low here, give it 1 minute. Once we get this higher low after breaking 50, I attacked here and just scalped it down to here, and then reattacked here on this higher low or lower high there. I mean, not higher low, so lower high, covered down here that support break, and then same thing here, got short, and then covered. I covered half here at like 48.70. Reshorted this pop and then covered all 48.30, 48.35 or something like that. So it was a nice trade. It was a really nice trade. I did get chopped up in here on the long side because we had that kind of ABCD pattern, but it just didn't get as much follow through as I wanted. So, like I said, good day, pretty easy trades. Just again, it was up 17%, up a lot over the past few days here, up about 100% since lows here. So it was, for me, again, a large company, overextended, that bounced short into resistance here. And then BGXX is actually my top watch for next week, and surprisingly, it's actually short. I think under 560 we can get, if it's a pump and dump, like I had mentioned a while back, if this is a pump and dump, if I'm right on that, and it seems to be so far, I think that 560 break is going to just crush any dip buyers that got in early, and we've just been, it wasn't able to re-break that 1425 high. It's just been downtrending. I'm hoping for a first green day that it will offer a better risk level and a more trap a little bit more longs. It is due for a bounce, so I will be watching it long for a first green day, but I wouldn't be surprised if that first green day actually faked out and then went and then fell through. So again, for me, I'm looking for that 560 break where we had a lot of volume coming in here, trapped some people. I mean, we're basically down there, right? Anything under or over $7. I'm going to assume there are a lot of longs here. Sure, there are probably shorts covering too. I'm not doubting that. A lot of short covering from the previous, massive run that it had. Anyone who was getting short in there made a lot of money on that fall. But any dip buyers from literally anywhere, but especially this 560 area, this $5, $7 to $8 area that's getting long, I think they're just screwed. So I'm looking for that break under there for continuation. There now, of course, you have no support, so I'd be looking for 3 to 4. I think it'd be kind of realistic. Kind of look for a panic. Maybe a halt down and then cover out of the halt, or maybe let it try to re-halt one more time to the downside. But that's the short I'm looking for. So it would be really nice, though, if this could have a first green day first, because it's been down from 14 down to 6 in the past 3 days. Well, 13, 12, 40, whatever, call it 13 down to 6. So down 50% in 3 days after having a really nice recovery day. So a first green day would be nice. It would be really annoying if that first green day came after breaking 560 and then, instantaneously ripping back up. But anything's possible. It basically did this here, right, where it was red 40, well, no more. It was red like 50% and then squeezed to be green like 30% on the day, or 20 or 30%. So this is a really tricky stock. That much I do know. So I'm going to be careful with it. But I'm hoping a slight pop, maybe a gap down, a pop up to, I guess it really can't gap down that far, but slight. If it's not getting a lot of momentum out of a pop, I would just short that pop, after a lower high is set, risking that high a day. That's kind of the plan I'd be going into it with, but ideally it can have a really strong first green day, maybe even a gap up, right? Like maybe a lot of volume on a gap up. There's so many different scenarios here, but I'm just looking for that break under 560 for new, fresh lows where longs are trapped officially. They kind of have to cut unless you're investing in the company. So anyways, though, that is my plan for this. Upstart could actually be a pretty nice short if we can get like in that 70s resistance, but that would need much more bounce on the SPY, on the Qs, which the SPY actually had a really beautiful continuation today. I mean, it's breaking through that level of resistance. Now you have that next 430s test, so hopefully we can see 430s in the near future on the SPY, but something tells me this is more just a bear market rally once again so far, and we'll see where it goes from there. I'm not going to sit here and try to predict what the market's going to do, that's for sure, but we're down quite a bit from highs. We were down quite a bit anyways. We're down 100 points, we're down 25% from highs. So, what really, how much farther down can it go? I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and try to pretend I know either. I'm just going to kind of let it do its thing. But at some point, I think we're going to see a red day on the SPY here, wiping out some of these gains. So that's all I can imagine. But who knows? Maybe it just goes straight up to 500 and breaks out. That'd be pretty cool. It'd have a lot of momentum. So anyways, guys, I know this is a shorter small cap recap, but I hope you guys had a very good week. Hope you guys stayed safe. And more importantly, I hope you guys have a great Memorial Day weekend. We have that, 3-day weekend coming up here, so enjoy your Monday, get your studying and get that prep in, and let's just hope we can get some more continuation on the overall market so we can start getting some more momentum. Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. I will see you back here next week. Take it easy.
We hope you guys enjoyed that last video. Thanks so much for watching and being a part of the StocksTrade community. We wouldn't be here without you guys. Be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Our goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, but we can't do it without your help. So if you enjoy what we're putting out and want to hear more, be sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next video.